Cottman, Crawford, and the Jersey Guy podcast.
Hey everybody, Kenny Cottman.
Lewis Crawford.
And I'm Tom Ramage, the Jersey Guy.
Woohoo! What is going on, my peeps?
What's up?
Happening.
I thought you got stuck for a second. Like, what the hell? That's great. That was fun. Like, okay. And then I'm looking down, making sure I didn't fuck up his microphone or something.
Did I hit a button? What happened?
Like, did I hit the button? Why is he whispering? Why is he so quiet? So, my peoples, hello. Welcome to another fine episode of the most awesomest, the most coolest.
Cottman, Crawford, and the Jersey Guy podcast.
Cottman, Crawford, and the Jersey Guy podcast.
Yeah, too much. So what's going on, my people? Is everything good and groovy?
Things
Good. It's
funky.
good. Yes, everything's, yeah.
Who?
Funkadelic.
Funkadelic. You gotta say it with like, yeah, baby, that was Funkadelic.
Oh, okay.
Chicka wow wow.
There you go. Now that was a little bit 70s porn, but hey, listen.
Oh, man.
I don't judge. It's whatever, man. It's all good. All good. So everybody's good. Everybody had a good, good time working at going to work. No, damn it. Happy it's the fucking weekend. Yeah, that is too much. All good, all good. So thank you everybody for listening. Appreciate everybody being here. What'd you do?
Nothing. I'm waiting for, just waiting to you, man.
Yeah.
Oh, it made me nervous, bro.
No, I'm sorry.
Why you do that to me, man? I get nervous. Yes. So today we figured we'd have a kind of cool and groovy, a little, another laid back kind of episode. We could talk about toys and video games and things we did when we were growing up, things that kids had
Favorite
now.
toys.
Yes. Most expensive toy.
Most expensive toy.
I never.
Well, but wait, it's not so much expensive of what we paid. It's which ones, like an auction, have.
Oh, you mean what they are?
Oh, you mean
now,
what they're worth now?
Yeah, what they're worth now.
Yeah.
Oh, vintage, yeah.
Yeah, so like what I
Collectors.
thought was the most I guess say the most expensive vintage toy isn't. So it kind of messed me up. I was like, my feelings are hurt. So I had to change up my totally useless facts knowledge because I'm going to start it out then with that. The most expensive sold at auction vintage toy was Barbie. Now here, I didn't know that there was a collab.
Which year?
back then.
I remember hearing something about a Barbie.
Which
that
year was
like
it?
A ridiculous amount of
So
money.
it was Barbie by Stefano Canturi, and it sold for $302,500 in 2010.
Sweet. What year was it?
I don't know what year the actual Barbie was. It doesn't read that.
Probably a vintage. It has to be.
Well, vintage. So you figuring the G.I. Joe was number 2. In 1963, G.I. Joe
I had it.
was second.
I had it.
1963.
Well, I was
G.I. Joe.
born in 66. The toys were still out. That's the G.I. Joes. I had the big Jeeps and the big G.I. Joe
Right.
with the Kung Fu
So,
grip.
One thing
I had the
do
whole
know.
shebang, baby.
You
know what I'm
can
saying?
have it, but it's like everything else. If it's not first generation,
No, it's all right.
So-
excuse me.
I'm just saying, bro.
I was still
Right,
in,
Tom?
So, no, I get that. But also, what I'm assuming is this particular Barbie doll, I'm assuming it's one of its kind.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
when was
So it's,
Barbie?
the
the first Barbie doll come out.
When did first Barbie doll come out?
Yeah. Do we know that? Because then that'll give us an idea of when or how long Barbie has been.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
Thank you.
This is a night.
When did the first Barbie
Oh man.
come out?
So it's funny being a kid. Well, I'll let you. Do you find it?
Yeah, 59.
59.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So yeah. So anything from there up, absolutely,
Yeah.
definitely,
Yeah.
for sure.
March
And if it was in
9th.
and if it was still in the same box with the same clothing that it came with, everything is an important thing.
Yeah, you got to
as
have all
far
that
as those,
stuff.
yeah,
all
all
the
that, and
original.
it's sealed.
Yeah.
Like you never even took it out,
Yeah.
kind of thing.
So the kids, the toys I grew up with were it's gonna be He-Man,
Yeah, I remember that. You could stretch them.
Thundercats, He-Man, Thundercats,
Thundercats.
Ghostbusters,
Okay.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Did you see the
Can't
commercial for the
forget
new
See,
cartoon?
for you, it was different for us, though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
no.
because I'm, I was born in '81. So
Yeah, but those definitely, yeah,
yeah.
Well, He-Man, we grew up actually watching.
yeah. We watched.
He had the
Thundercats. I
and
watched.
we
GI Joes, but my GI Joes were the little plastic ones.
Right, so we had
the
the big
ones that
ones.
I
Yeah.
think they were like 6-inch or something like
That's
that.
what she
I
said.
knew you were gonna say it, you fucking
a fucking hook, line, sinker.
Oh yeah, I'll say.
Yeah.
That's
So
great.
no, but the ones that
we had the big
little ones,
Jeep.
yeah, because
The whole shebang.
The whole point was that now remember we just said Barbie came out in 59.
Right.
First G.I. Joes came out in 63. It was probably we need to design a toy that's the same size as Barbie.
Oh.
And do for boys,
Right.
that boys would be into. And
think of
that's
that.
probably what happened. They're both Mattel, I think, right?
Right.
So
Yeah.
so they that's why they had the big G.I. Joes. And then when I was a kid, though, they started bringing the bigger G.I. Joes back, but I was past. It was my brother played with them. He's
Right.
7 years younger than me. I was already like past playing with those kind of
Right.
toys. But yeah,
See, I never played with like the GI Joes and stuff.
I did when I was young.
I had like the
I
little
was
like,
young.
I had the little army man, and I would do that,
had
for
that
a little
too.
bit. But
I had those.
I was more into the comic books. I was more into
I had Stratego. Remember that game?
Stratego.
I used to
Jesus.
love that game.
I couldn't stand that shit, man. But I said I didn't even do like board games like that.
Yeah.
Like we did, like my cousins and I, I said the building I grew up in, we did Uno, we did Monopoly, like we had the Monster Marathon Monopoly, Candyland, and little shit like that. But other than that, I was like
about that.
outside. I really didn't do board games. I wasn't that much into toys like that either. I said I was always riding
Oh,
my
I had
bicycle.
Lincoln Logs. I
Well, I
had
had some
Erector
Legos.
sets. I had.
Yeah, I'm sure you did. But
Yeah.
no, I didn't really have. I didn't really like to play with. I had Legos. The Legos that I did have, right?
Legos.
Like
I had
you
Lincoln
say
Logs.
now.
Those were great too.
I had the
Lincoln Logs.
What was the other ones? It wasn't the Lincoln Logs. It was the one that they.
With the sticks with
yeah,
the round
Connect.
cycles.
Yeah, it was like Connects, but it was before Connects.
I had the wooden circles.
Yeah, those.
Yeah, I remember those.
Yeah, I had those. But yeah, they was. Yeah, I didn't have all that stuff. I didn't have them because I didn't like them. I didn't want them. I was more into the building stuff.
Yeah, I wasn't crazy about them either.
Yeah, no, I was always building stuff. Matter of fact, that for the holidays or Christmas time, we would all go to one of my cousin's house and big ass party over there, and they would get all the GI Joes and all the other things that they,
Right.
that stuff that they wanted. I used to put all that shit together for them. Like that was me.
Right.
Like, can you put these together? I'm like, and that was my toy. I'm like, yeah, and I would watch it just work, and then I'm like, all right, cool, I'm going home. Where's my hoodie? Like that's how I got clothes. So, it was that kind of shit. But yeah, man, I was into Legos. I built a 18-wheeler out of Legos. It was about maybe about 10 inches high and about 20 inches long. It was just the cab itself, and the whole thing. I built it that it rolled and the whole thing.
Nice.
Yeah, that was fucking cool as hell. That was. I want to do that again, but I think I got ADHD now. I can't fucking sit still to do that shit.
Yeah.
Fuck. What was your
surprised.
favorite? What was your
Me?
favorite toy?
My favorite toy was definitely the big wheel.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You?
I love the big wheel. Big wheel was one of my favorite.
Would that
Till
be a
this day.
toy or is that a?
That's a toy. It's one of the
this guy
best
who's
fucking
just
toys
ride
in the
on.
world.
Yeah,
Are you
yeah.
kidding me?
Well, we're gonna go back to that one. What was yours?
Favorite toy? Oh, that's hard to.
Did it go? Zzz?
Evil Knievel, man.
Evil. That's right. We were talking about Evil Knievel.
You should wind that bitch up.
See, that goes to show. So people that are old like
take
us,
off?
yeah, man, you just wind that thing up. You seen it, right, Tom?
Yeah.
That Evil Knievel thing just sits up on this little
I actually
stand.
bought one. I have one.
Oh, that's right. I did. You saw it. I showed it. You showed me. That was
Yeah.
great. That's fucking cool as hell. I had one of those too. That was great.
Actually, you know what was my favorite? I had a radio control car though. I loved that thing.
Those were cool. I had
And
those.
the one I got, that was like the first time they started putting. Remember they put little steering wheels on them.
yeah, yeah.
Those I had.
Yeah.
Those are fun. Those are fun. Instead of the up and down button, it's easier. You get a steering wheel and then the little trigger to control
Right.
goes forward and backwards.
That's right.
Those
Yeah,
were
because
like fun.
your finger was
Was like a trigger,
Yeah,
and then
it
if you put your finger reverse trigger, it would reverse.
right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That was the shit, man.
I had a toy back in the day. I was young. My uncle at
They
the
did
time
not
gave
have
it to me where it was a helicopter and it was like on this wire and you could control it from the pad and then it would go in a circle. And if you wanted, you could pick things up with it. It was like a real helicopter. You controlled it that way, but it was on a long wire. It was really cool.
Yeah.
For that time, especially, you know, I loved it because he had one.
I know you're talking about.
And he got me one.
Yeah.
And then you could like pick up the space capsule from the water, pick it up, you know,
Yeah, I
something
remember
like that. I used to love that toy. I think it was incredible. That was another good one.
I had
liked.
one that it was in a tube and it ran on air. So that then I don't remember the name of it, but it was a whole thing and it looked like the Disney World tram kind of thing. And it was inside of a tube. And the tube was sealed. Like you had to put it all together, seal it up just right. And then there was a motor and it was like a, just at a train tracks, it just floated on air through these tubes, went up and down and around and whatnot. Like I said, I just loved putting things together. I'm surprised I'm not a fucking engineer, like building shit. Cause I did a lot of stuff, man. I built all kind of cool shit, man. Yeah, that was a good one.
Well,
That was a good one.
Yeah, I like all that stuff. You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
anything that moves.
Bike was a bike was a great toy in a sense. That was a toy,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I
When you were
still
a kid.
Yeah.
ride my bike everywhere.
Yeah.
What else did I have?
Yeah.
That I liked when I was a kid. I remember my brother having the $6 million man doll.
Oh, hell yeah.
That was a
the
good
shit.
one.
Steve Austin.
Yes.
Yeah, that was a good shit. That was
good. You could look through the back of his head and you could his eye.
Yeah, you could
was
see
right
his
there.
eye, yes.
And you go see it.
Yes.
And it was like telescopic or whatever
Yup.
it was.
Yup.
Right? And then he had the one arm, you pressed his back and you pick up a
Yeah,
motor.
pick up a boy.
I
What
remember,
about? Go ahead.
I remember in the 40-year-old version is like, you have the $6 million man's boss. It's
Yeah.
like, that's worth a lot of money.
Yeah, because nobody had that
Yeah.
shit.
Right.
That's why.
His actual boss.
Yeah. And his boss was the same
We can
boss for
rebuild
the
him.
Bionic Woman.
Oh, it was.
That was good
yeah.
too.
Yeah. Dude, Stretch Armstrong.
Yes.
Yes.
I had that too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember that.
My brother and I broke it.
Yeah.
Broke one.
Yeah.
We pulled it and we were trying to break it.
It wouldn't break.
So then we just sliced a little bit of his
Yeah, and
arm
then
out,
that's it.
and then
Yeah.
fucking broke with no
Broke.
Yeah, after that. Yeah.
That's done.
That shit, that man.
And the stuff on the inside, you know what it is?
No.
It's filled with corn syrup.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sticky as fuck.
Yeah.
Like that shit on you, it's hard to get. It's corn syrup though.
Yeah.
It's filled with corn syrup. It's cheap, I guess. You know?
Right.
Bro, listen. That was the fucking coolest thing ever. Stretch Armstrong. Because then they started doing, it was Stretch Armstrong and they had it looked like Godzilla. It was the same thing. It was Stretch Godzilla.
Right. Yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah, they
I
had a whole
remember that
bunch.
one.
Yeah, they started coming up with a bunch of different characters
Yeah.
that would just stretch
Yeah.
like that and whatnot.
It was, they started to go crazy with that crap.
Yeah, G.I. Joe was, G.I. Joe was
Joe.
Barbie, that was the whole shit. Dude, we went to this past Christmas, shit's kebab, Macy's, and they had a whole thing up there. You have to see. They had like a whole fucking Barbie village. A whole Barbie village. And I was like, oh my God, look at this. They got all kind of Barbies. And now you seen the movie? The movie's coming out, a Barbie movie.
I saw that. I saw the
Oh, yeah,
preview
I
for
saw
it.
Yeah, so I was bugging out because I'm like,
It's
those
what's
are
her
all the
name? Who
Barbies.
plays
I
Harley
don't even
Quinn.
her name, bro. I don't remember her fucking name.
Margot Robbie.
There you go. Yeah.
I read somewhere. This is crazy. They said that there's like a shortage on pink paint or some shit because the amount of pink paint they needed for the Barbie movie was like off the charts because they had to paint like this giant thing. I don't remember what it was or like.
No shit.
Yeah, that's what they said on the news.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I want to see the movie, bro. I just want to see what it's gonna be like. I mean, I know it's not gonna be like raunchy and it's not gonna.
No. It's gonna be for kids.
Yeah,
It's gonna be a kid
yeah,
movie,
maybe like Barbie.
Yeah.
You can see that's what they showed for the commercials for what's his face, Ryan
Hey,
Gosling.
you know what? I hear fucking the Barbie girl song isn't going to be in the movie.
Oh no way!
Yeah, someone said that.
How do you
They're
not do
not
that
going to.
shit?
They're not putting the. Was it Aqua? I don't know.
Yeah, Aqua. Yeah, I'm a girl. Yeah, in a Barbie world. That's crazy. How do you not fucking? That's insane, man. That don't make any sense. But Barbie's that super popular toy. I'm trying to remember when I really stopped even bothering trying to play with anything like that.
Yeah.
And then because then video games came.
Yeah.
And then that was the new toy. That was it.
Video games. Yeah.
Video games, and man, listen, the video game after that, I think everything became a collectible after, all the toys because not even we're making them anymore. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Because now it's like, yeah, whatever, no more linking logs, and it's just, I don't know, but then are video games considered a toy? Yeah, I guess they would be, right?
Yeah.
Video games.
Yeah, but that's considered a toy then.
Absolutely.
Okay, cool. Wasn't sure. I say because
I
boy Eddie, he was like, yeah, video games are a toy.
funny.
It is a toy.
My first video game system was an Atari 2600.
Dude, man.
I had it I was like 4 years old. I think the Nintendo system had like just come out. And apparently they price dropped it. My parents like, you're getting Atari.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I had Atari.
That's great. I
had Pong.
I had Atari. I didn't have 2600.
Then I had
Pong was the
neighbors.
first.
Yeah, no, but I didn't have Atari 2600. I had Atari 5200.
The very first Atari.
Yep, nope. I had the other one with
crazy
a longer joystick. It wasn't
handpad
like that.
and-
Yeah.
Well, the original one was just Pong, right? It wasn't even
That was the original game.
there wasn't even an that wasn't.
It wasn't even
That was
Atari.
Atari.
No,
No,
it wasn't. I don't
That
think
was-
so.
No, so Pong was like just a video game. That was the only video game.
You get it on
bought
your TV,
Pong.
and it was just lines that moved up and down.
I
and
thought it was
bing,
part of the
bing,
Atari.
bing.
Yeah.
Then how did you play it?
It was either tennis, hockey.
No.
But
How did you play it? How did you
it
hook
was
it?
a little.
little
You had a
wheel,
little
right?
knob. Yeah.
Oh, now I know. I
Yes.
remember now.
Yeah.
I
You know what? I
remember
had
now.
a friend. I had two friends that had the Vectrex set.
Oh my God!
That you had to put the
yes.
different. You had to put like a thing on
Yes.
top of the screen. They had these little
Yes.
inserts that
Really?
were on top of the screen so you could play the
Yes.
game.
I don't
Yeah.
remember.
And it was
that.
it was like old school LED with
Yeah.
the green and like the Matrix with the black screen and the green.
Yes, I remember that
Yeah.
shit.
This is
Wow,
little-
bro. Yeah, that's insane.
Vectrex, yeah.
See, but then like so
we had,
we were going back and forth
Atari,
between video games.
Nintendo, Sega,
Sega, yeah.
right? And
was
then you
the
had
other
then
one?
Xbox and
Well, no, that was way later. No,
when did
that
they
was
come?
like
Was it PlayStation
decades.
came out first? Sony.
I think PlayStation came out first, but that was way throwback. I mean, way later. That wasn't even like what we could say that it was.
For me, video games started not in the house, but listen, ladies and gentlemen, I am totally sorry. If you can hear my dogs barking, we can. If you can't, beautiful.
Yeah.
If you do, sorry.
Going crazy.
Was going somewhere and playing them in an arcade
Right,
where they had
right.
the big box ones. You know, I remember Midway. Remember Midway? Remember
Yep.
Joust?
Joust.
Defender.
I love Joust.
Midway.
You made me myself almost sound. This is my broken.
Defender
I
and
love that one.
You know, it was one of the biggest games Midway made.
Ooh.
Defender was my
You're never gonna
favorite.
get it because
Space Invaders.
we're going on a different timeline.
Oh, then what was it?
All right.
Mortal Kombat.
No way.
That's later on though.
Yeah,
We're early. We're early Midway.
yeah.
Because remember Temptress? Tempest?
Oh,
Tempest.
Yeah.
Tempest.
Tempest.
Yeah,
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Spin the thing
and
and
it had to go around the whole thing. Yeah.
And it would
yeah,
just
yeah,
do that.
Yeah. That was the
Then
shit, man.
Donkey Kong came out.
Yeah.
It just
Yo.
and we grew up with pinball machines.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I played a lot of pinball
Ever
growing
since I
up.
was a young boy, I played the silver
I
ball.
thought the first thing that came to mind when he said pinball is Pinball
yes.
Wizard.
Yes.
Pinball
He
Wizard.
sure plays a mean pinball.
So nobody knew that was about a kid who was blind,
Deaf, dumb, and blind
dumb
kid.
and blind. Yeah, deaf, mute, and blind, and he would play the pinball machine. But that's the song.
Like nobody's
Whatever.
business.
Yeah.
Supposedly he was
How close did you ever come to solving a Rubik's cube?
never in my life. Have I
Never.
even tried? I tried,
Yeah.
attempted, and I threw that fucking
You
thing
know,
away.
it's
Yeah.
funny. This is very coincidental that we're talking about Rubik's Cubes. My son has a Rubik's Cube. He loves it. But now, with smartphones and tablets,
You can break
he has
it.
an app.
Yeah, you
No,
can,
he has, oh, no. He has the app, and it's a solver. You put in all the blocks, and it
No.
shows you each move.
there's a
But that also teaches you how to solve it. So he's doing that,
Right.
And like now you can like put patterns in it, like where there's where the center of each dot is a different color, and
Right.
solid around. There's different things you can do. It's
No
cool.
way.
well, the
I don't
pattern
know.
is the way some people have a
And-
pattern to do it.
Yeah,
They just
right.
And you know what? On Amazon, they make a Rubik's Cube solver. You put the fucking thing in it, and it does it for you.
Holy good God!
I'll show you guys
That's
later.
now get
You know
that
what? I
get
gotta
with
put
that with
video-
AI.
I'll put that.
Yeah.
I'll put that video up on Instagram.
Right.
Of
Yeah,
the Cube
dude.
solver.
There was a kid that was watching. I forgot what the fucking show was. But anyways, this kid, autistic, turns around and to help him cope, his parents bought him a Rubik's Cube. They get him the Rubik's.
yeah.
He starts playing it. He solved the fucking Rubik's Cube in 3 seconds.
Oh, speed cubing. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, what the hell? Who thought that? Who would have thought that would have come to that? I never
That's
would have thought
that's
about
incredible.
that shit.
Yeah, but those were like fun games to do that. And then when you went to the arcade, it was a social thing.
Yeah,
right.
yes.
Yep. Yeah, because you over there.
And those were great games too, because there was a lot of good games that came out when we were growing
They
up.
were.
Yeah, it was
You know?
freaking insane. Look at that, bro. So see, I didn't think that that this would have been a game, but well, not a game, but like that Game Boy. So you had the Game
right.
Boys.
Yeah,
Oh, that's right, Game Boy, and
Yeah. And that because then it was what was the one that used to play football? I don't even know if you were old
the
enough.
lines.
Yeah, with the lines on it.
Was it
Yeah, it was
Coleco?
Coleco, and it just had the dots would go across the little screen on
There
the
was
top
a
of the
baseball
shit.
one. There was a football one.
Oh, those are those little
Soccer
cheap
one.
ones. The little,
Yeah.
I remember. I had. You know what I had?
There was a pattern to how to play it. And beat it.
Yeah.
They made such a big deal about it. They hyped it up so much on commercials. I had the Bo Jackson one where you flipped it. One side was football, and you flipped it again, and the other side was baseball. Because that was like the big thing in the 90s.
Yeah, because Bo Jackson was doing both.
He was a professional football and baseball player.
Yeah, he was doing both of them. So they
Right.
did that. You remember that one? You ever see that one, Lou? That it was like that little ColecoVision thing that you just. I can't remember the name.
But
of
it was like two of them were just put together.
Yeah.
Right, I've seen that one.
Yeah,
I remember
freaking
them
great.
selling that.
Those things were great, man. Those are freaking awesome. I said they just had. There was just so many freaking games that they said board games and stuff like that.
Then the computers
Yeah.
came out, and then you
And
started
then you
playing.
started playing
game.
that. Yeah, but now board games. So what
I think more people have been killed over Monopoly because there's always one person
Yeah.
who is winning, and they get. There's always one person that is like they get like way too in, like yeah, you owe me money, and it's like and like.
Yep. No, the
like,
funny is
we're
you're the
about to
banker.
end friendships here.
Yeah,
you know
no
what I'm
shit.
saying?
No. When you're the banker and you're sneaking an extra 20 in your shit. Yeah, everybody wants to be the car or the dog. Yeah, that's freaking hilarious, man. I mean, like I said, we used to play that all the time. Twister. Everybody do Twister and whatnot. We would have a blast with that. Cabbage Patch Dog. Remember them little motherfuckers? I swear they were possessed, man.
Cabbage Patch Dolls. They were always freaky.
Yeah.
Yeah. They were always like the freakiest of the dogs.
Yeah, he's got stuck on the dogs. Go check on the dogs.
Nah, it's all right. Good. It's good.
You sure?
Yeah.
What are they doing?
I don't know. They're bugging out for some reason, but
Oh my god.
Is there lightning or whatever?
I don't know.
Are they just
Unless they
barking at
light,
each other?
I don't hear light. I don't hear any fireworks.
No,
or
do
anything, but, so.
they hear the lightning? No, crackhead. We see the lightning. We
Right.
hear the lightning.
Oh, the thunder is
I
what I
wasn't
was
saying to you.
referring to.
I mean, I wasn't.
But
I
it
said
was a
I asked the
Brainiac
question.
move to say that.
Yeah, it's all right. Listen. But yeah, man, so many freaking amazing toys that we grew up with that I didn't even think about until when I started watching like the Antique Roadshow and stuff like that when they show them. So like they had the Rock'em Sock'em robots. And
that's right. I forgot about those things.
And those fucking things, they went
The original,
like, the box was worth as much as the toy itself with nothing in
because
it.
no one saved boxes.
Nobody saved the boxes.
So someone,
Yeah, I was like, no way, man.
the only way someone probably, because no one thought they were collectibles, the only way someone actually probably had a box was like, I'm going to keep the box in the attic in case we move or in case you sell it. I'll just, like someone who's like really neat like that.
yep.
And then they just happen to have the box. So when it was time to sell it.
Yep. Oh, he heard the dogs this time. What do you do with the dogs?
When it was time to, we're in trouble now.
Yeah, now we're gonna get it.
When it was time to sell it, they would.
Right. Yeah, crazy money. Hot Wheels. So the Hot Wheels cars were bananas.
Yeah.
Bananas. It was insane. This guy. You ready? So that's Jeter.
Yeah.
That's the oldest puppy. Yep. Oh, he's hiding out over here, Lou. He's like, nope, I ain't going. I wish we had this shit on camera. This is great.
God.
He looks like he's wrangling the dogs. Freaking hilarious. But the Cabbage Patch Dolls, Lego, like those are some of the greatest, toys ever. Nobody even pays any attention to like Teddy Ruxpin.
Yeah.
The talking remember
that thing was like possessed.
Remember Teddy Ruxpin, Lou? The talking teddy bear? That's that movie
I
Ted.
do.
Oh,
I do
Ted,
remember.
Yeah, Ted.
That
Yeah.
was the movie Ted. That shit was
Teddy
the
Robson.
funniest thing.
I got that from my daughter actually.
Oh, word?
That
Yeah.
thing was creepy.
It's goddamn comedy with these dogs.
Yeah.
Sorry, people.
Yep. Star Wars figures.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
So I didn't play with the action figures and stuff like that, but man, Star Wars, Everything. I love Star Wars.
E.T.
Oh, E.T. phone home. Yeah.
That was big.
Yeah.
It's great.
Don't mess with my yo-yo.
Yeah, yo-yos. were
Yo-yos. I could not do a single fucking trick except throw it across the room. That was all I could do. 'Cause I couldn't get that. I couldn't.
shit. I did a couple of them, but I wasn't really that great at it. But I mean, I could definitely use a yo-yo. I knew how to use one. I just didn't know how to do all those crazy tricks.
Yeah, nope. I couldn't do the yo-yo.
You know what I mean?
I was like, you sons of a fucking chip. It's not working. It didn't come back. My mom was sitting there cracking up.
Spaldings.
Spalding balls. Well,
Right.
yeah, but
Sponge
playing
balls.
handball and stuff like that. Yeah, sponge balls, stoop ball. Those are things that
Stoop
we used to
ball.
do, and
Yeah,
that's why I can't
it was
wait.
good stuff growing
We gotta
up
get my friend
doing that.
Eddie, because my friend Eddie,
I do that
my
all
brother
over.
from another
That
mother.
part, I would do all of those things.
Yeah, but my friend Eddie, we gotta get him on the show because he's from the Bronx. So we make fun, of each other, Brooklyn and the Bronx or
Right.
whatever. But he did all
Surprised
those
you guys
street
even
games.
friends, man. I'm
Listen,
surprised.
that's my brother from another mother. Like that's family right there.
I hear you.
But yeah, man, him laughing and joking. We make fun of each other, Brooklyn and
That's good
Bronx.
stuff.
That's gonna have to be, that would be a good show. We got to find somebody else.
Oh no, you don't
So,
want to do that.
Yeah, because we could get 4, so we could have Tom doing the Jersey. Jersey was the best because of this. You and I hitting up and talking about Brooklyn is the best because of this, and then we'll get another Bronx, like my boy Eddie and somebody
From the
else
Bronx.
from the Bronx.
You'd
And
always get Tony over here.
yeah. That would be great because that would be proof that
Yeah.
Bronx isn't as cool.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But we got to get back to that one. So yeah, but I said the toys and whatnot, and we were talking about. Tom and I were just saying Hot Wheels cars and stuff.
Oh, I had those.
Hot
I had the
Wheels,
tracks.
Matchbox, yup.
Just put the track in my dresser drawer, and I would bring it down
Yeah,
and make
yeah.
crazy,
Yup.
jumps with it. And
Hell yeah. Have it like set up on the couch and then just let it roll
Right.
down,
Right.
jump across and whatnot. That I played. I had cars all the time.
I had remember the racetracks.
oh
the
my
electric
God.
race
Slot
tracks.
cars, like the slot car shits. Oh,
I had the electric where they would go around,
yeah.
like a figure 8 or whatever it was, or you can make it in different patterns
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah.
That thing was a shit too.
Yeah, I used to
like
have
that.
my sister sit on the end and I would hit that shit really hard and I would like try to aim it at her and it wouldn't hit her.
That's so bad.
She didn't even know I was doing it. She's like, oh, I fell off the track. I'm like, fuck, move over here a little bit. I would do it again and it would miss her go the other way. I'm like, son of a bitch, man. Yeah, I was mean to my sister. I'm sorry. I love you though. It was freaking great.
You know, that was a great toy. Trying
There was a place on Flatbush Extension. I'm sorry, hear me, Flatbush Avenue, right, and Church. And they had slot car races in there. They had this. So, Tom, I don't know if you've ever seen it, but it's a huge fucking race car track. And you would build your own car. You would go and put it on their track. And you had the controller that it had. And you would race.
I heard
on
of
this-
places like
Oh, I've seen
Yeah.
that. Yeah, I remember those.
Yeah, it was on Church Avenue.
They were
Flatbush.
crazy tracks, though.
Dude,
Those things were
fucking
nuts.
Awesome, bro. Awesome. Not remote control car. Like officially, you had to put it in there.
In the
Right? No,
track.
it was on a track. Yours was on the track.
No, I'm not saying, but it wasn't like it wasn't a remote control car.
No, you were just feeding it
yeah,
power
it
or
was a
whatever
slot
it was.
car.
Right.
It was that slot car race,
I
dude.
had those I remember having that when I was little.
Yeah,
Those are
that's
good.
Those, oh man, I used to go to that place and I'm like, oh,
Had electric
stuck.
trains too, stuff
Yeah,
like that.
electric trains. Then, like I said, like what Tom was saying, as far as remote control cars and stuff, because then that's when that went to the next level. And you're building, cars that are fucking 200-mile-per-hour cars.
Oh, the it's funny because then it was gas for a while, but now
Yes.
it's back to electric.
Yep. Because there's
better,
no
yeah.
combustion, so that's the problem, I guess. Whatever you want to call it.
What are you talking about? These are
Remote control cars.
They made ones
so
that
they
were
made them that were
combustion.
gas.
right.
And those
right.
things were going like crazy.
They were going bananas, but now
Oh, I remember those.
They had a
battery
huge
ones are
exhaust pipe
faster.
on. And
Weren't they
Yeah.
really super loud too?
Yeah.
Like, they would scream.
Oh yeah,
but they were fucking awesome, bro.
like
and they
80
were
miles an
flying.
hour.
Yeah, yes.
Like
I know. I've seen them. I know now. I know what you guys are talking about because I've been around it, and it's crazy.
yeah, those shits were
it's funny
fucking
because they
awesome.
have a low center of gravity, so they
Yup.
don't tip over, but they spin.
Yeah, they spin it like a
If
circle,
you-
like
if you, yeah,
they
if
do
you- too much
360 like
gas.
donuts.
Right.
Yeah, they were fucking great. Now they said they went back to
Electric,
electric.
because they've got the electric better now, so like, they're better than gas.
Yep. So they lasted a little longer. You get like 2 or 3 batteries, and you're
'cause
fine for the day.
electric used to suck because I remember like I loved my remote control car, but like it would take like fucking 5 hours to charge and play with it for like 15,
Yeah.
like 10 or 15 minutes.
Right.
and
That,
dead.
yeah, it
Yeah.
sucked.
Yeah.
Then that was before lithium batteries.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. You had the regular came in the plastic pack and
Yeah.
plugged
Right.
into the toy, and
Right.
and it would just take
Right. Depending what size
6
toy it
hours
was,
to
you know,
solve.
it
Still
was the size
charging.
of battery.
Right. Yeah. Ready?
Shoot.
Pogo stick.
Oh, snap.
Oh,
Yeah, but that was
I
even
had a
before
pogo
our
stick.
time.
Yeah. No, I didn't say.
I had a pogo stick.
Yeah. Were you good?
I sucked at it.
Really?
Me and my friends always.
Oh, yeah, I tried it a few times. Wasn't
they're
one of my
loud as
favorite
too.
toys. Skateboard.
Skateboard. But wait. I got a pogo stick.
Skateboard, man.
So the kid doing the pogo stick.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to say something. I know it.
What?
Go ahead. I'm listening.
And he slipped, and the pogo stick his feet. So he came down, but when he did down, his feet slipped off of the pogo stick, and the spring knocked him right in his chin, bro. Yo, I know.
That's messed up, man.
I laughed so fucking hard because I heard his teeth
I'm
like
gonna
just
have to
kind
look
of
that video
Wow, that's so...
yeah, no.
brutal.
This was real. I saw it happen.
How long ago was this?
no.
Was this in
this
your
is
childhood
real
at some
life.
point?
Oh.
Huh?
Was this in your childhood or just recently?
No. When I was a kid, the kid
Okay.
on the block, he was doing
Man,
that shit.
I was hoping to have a video to look
Oh,
at.
I don't know. There might be one somewhere, man.
No, I doubt not
because,
from that time.
No, not from that time. Just somebody doing it. Yo, I laughed so hard, but I'm sadistic like that, so I laugh at people's pain and shit.
Well, back then they did. I remember my aunt. God rest her soul. I loved her. She was great. But I remember a time when she fell downstairs in the courtyard, and my cousin Julianne was there, and she got really mad at me because I was like, I tried not to laugh, but I did because she fell down the stairs. They were metal stairs, and it was wrong. And my cousin Julianne was like, don't you laugh at my, we were kids too, so we were young. We were,
That's
but
funny. I think you'll tell me somebody got hit with it.
and so, yeah, it's wrong.
Yeah,
But
it's still
I
funny.
can't say though that when I see these stupid videos online, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, whatever it is, I'm like, what were you thinking?
Hey, listen. This is one of them things. But see, so then was thinking with the pogo stick, there are people who do all kind of stunts off of the pogo stick. So I saw a bunch a while back, a long time ago. Guys are on a pogo stick and they're jumping off like the second floor window, jumping out of a second floor
really?
window, and they're jumping onto the pogo stick
that's
and
crazy.
doing all these tricks, and they're doing all these backflips and whatnot.
No, I'm good.
This is what their thing was, they were chilling with that shit. I'm like, yeah, fuck that. I'm not jumping out. It's bad enough I'm trying to do it right off of the step right here. I'm not gonna do that shit. You're crazy.
Yeah.
You are crazy. Oh man, that's funny. I know you guys are probably not, but your son might, Tom.
What?
Beyblades. So those things are like a top. So what they've done, so when we were kids, that we would take a top and spin the top and have the
That was cool.
knock
With
each other.
with the plastic.
Yeah, so these Beyblades,
Rip
they
gore of
made
some sort.
they made the Beyblades, Bey, Beyblades, where you spin them, but they got jagged edges, and the bigger, and you put them all together and whatnot, and they have an arena, and
They fight each other?
and they fight each other, and then if you get kicked
crazy.
out, then you lose the battle. And it's like next, yeah, those are fucking cool. That was for my son 20 somebody years ago, yeah. Oh my god, it's fucking crazy. Yeah, Rubik's Cube. I said, "Tickle me, Elmo." I don't understand how that shit is so fucking catchy.
Well, when you're a kid, but kids
I'm
love it.
just
Though.
saying, fuck that shit.
Kids love it, man.
You fucking punk
Elmo
ass
is
kids. No, I can't see it. Can't see it. How is it that the most wanted toy in the world is a Barbie
Oh,
doll?
remember Cabbage
What the
Patch dolls?
Yeah, I just said telling Tom. I swear to God, they were
Oh,
possessed.
God.
Yeah, they were creepy.
Those things are creepy. My mother used to get those things. Remember those?
What toy caused a craze in '86? Teddy Ruxpin.
Teddy Ruxpin. Yeah, my daughter was born
Mm-hmm.
in '86.
Yeah, that's insane, bro.
Yeah, I believe 86.
Remember the Magic 8 Ball?
Oh my God, yeah. They still sell that. I've seen it.
I'm like, come on, man.
I've
That's
seen that.
Fucking hilarious.
Ah, it's just a fun
now
thing,
it's
I guess.
Pokemon is the end. There's another one.
Pokemon.
Oh, my son's into Pokemon. He loves Pokemon.
So if I say Pokemon to your son, he is gonna lose. He'll probably snap,
I'm
blow a
gonna lose it,
gasket.
bro.
Right?
What the fuck you doing?
Pokemon.
He will
I
snap.
would fucking, I'm hit you with my phone right across the
I used
fucking
to
room.
do that
Pokemon.
to my son all the time because he was a Pokemon.
Uh-huh.
fan.
Okay.
And I would go
So you gotta-
I would go Pokemon. He goes, no,
man.
Dad.
No, dude.
Like, he literally
Fuck, man.
Pokemon.
And you got to mispronounce like the characters like Pikachu,
Yeah.
Pikachu,
Oh,
right? Is that-
Pikachu,
I would lose it. I would kick your ass.
Oh,
Pikachu,
really?
Like, I would
Pikachu.
fuck your
What's his
ass.
name? Pikachu.
That is fucking hilarious. Transformers.
Oh,
Oh, that's right. I had Transformers. I didn't even mention that as toys. I completely forgot.
Transformers.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what was my favorite one? I had one. There was a one that was shaped like a gun. It looked like a real gun.
Oh, what the Transformer?
It looked like a handgun. I had it.
I know what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about. Yep. Yeah. That shit was, man.
Remember, we had the cap guns. Remember when we were growing up?
Dude,
those toys. Well, that's.
Big
I know
caps.
people are gonna be like, "What? You had guns? We had cap guns, and we used to run around making believe we were shooting each other."
Right. So
there was two types. There was the revolver one where it had and then the one with the paper.
One, right? The revolver one came out later on. The paper one was the first, right? Yeah.
And
then it came out
both, but yeah.
What do you call it? Yeah. And it had the plastic rings. You just pop it in, and it would make that noise.
When the cap gun was all fucking wasted or whatever, you just take a rock or something and
you scrape them.
Just scrape up all the way.
I remember that.
Sparks would come back and fucking burn your hands.
Right.
Shit, if you did it wrong.
We used to do that too. That was crazy.
Man, that was
That's funny. I did that too with throwing rocks on them.
Yep. You should throw
rub rocks on them.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Oh, dude, I fucking hate it.
Remember
if you were good, you
Click-Clacks?
get them to go, huh?
Who?
Click-Clacks.
Not Click-Clack. Kabangers.
Are you sure?
Oh, those are the things,
All right.
the snappers.
Yeah.
The thing you throw.
Yeah, it was the balls on string on it, so you had a stick.
No, I was thinking of the poppers. You know, the things that was like a little.
Oh, the little
paper you
poppers.
throw on
Yeah,
the
that
ground.
was it. Yep. Type it in, Luke.
You know what's a funny
Kabangers.
You know what's a funny prank to do with those poppers if you can get them? You know, on the bottom of the toilet seats, the tabs that sit, put them under the tabs. So when someone sits, the pressure makes
Now
them pop.
you're gonna make me go get some
Click-Clack.
Click-Clack. It's Kabangers, man. It can't be Click-Clack.
You know, it's another funny prank to do with a toilet seat. But it's a mean prank though. So
You
I
get
don't
them on
mind
Amazon.
doing it. It's one of the pranks that you don't want to. You don't do to someone you like. You take the ketchup packet
Right.
and fold it inwards, and then you put wherever direction, and then you put it on the tab of that toilet seat. So when they sit down, there's fucking. They either get squirt in their toilet in their butt, or you can have it squirt their feet.
What the hell are we talking about now?
Pranks. We should do an episode on
Kabangers.
pranks. But anyway, yeah.
Yeah, see? Kabangers, bro.
Right.
Bangers.
Click-Clacks.
No. I don't know what side of Brooklyn you're the fucking from, but it's not nobody's from.
What does that
Click-Clacks,
say?
bro.
Pay attention, okay? Look.
No, it says Kabangers.
No,
Yeah, kabangers.
Oh my god. It says Click-Clack.
It says
He's a lion.
Kabangers. Nobody listened to him.
No.
Yeah.
I can't read from here. It says click clack.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
I know it says Click-Clack.
It says click clack kabangers.
Well, see, I did no lie
But
on
man,
Amazon.
those things are dangerous, by the way.
Yeah, they
whatever
were
you
all
call them
fucking day.
didn't matter because
Yeah.
if you got blasted in the head with one of these things,
Yeah. No.
you're losing an eye or you're gonna knock a tooth out of your face.
See, listen,
Something serious is gonna
on
happen
Amazon. So on Amazon, it's showing Kabangers and Click-Clack. So we're
Okay.
both right.
Yeah,
Right.
it depends. What
I'm
side-
right.
to you. Different
I'm
brands,
so
I
that's
think
the
they were.
English
They were
shit.
probably different brands.
It
That's
depends what side
Maybe.
of Brooklyn you're from. That's all.
Yeah. He was
I
from that
guess.
side. He was from that side of the
all.
tracks.
Dude, we lived right near each other. We weren't
Yeah.
that far
He
away.
literally lived on the other side of the L. So on the
Really?
other
Yeah.
side of the tracks. So
Well, I
I
guess
didn't
it
know
depends
it.
on what side of the tracks.
yeah, there you go.
Right,
see?
that's right. Yeah.
Because we were the Spanish on this side,
And we were the
the
Jewish and
the
Italian,
on the other side. Yeah,
on the other side.
that's funny as hell, man. But yeah, bro, fucking Kabangers, those shit hurt because
You know
they
what's funny?
weren't on stiff plastic like you know, when you had it. It was on string like, and you
Yeah.
and it clicked
And it
that
had
shit
like
just
a
right.
little handle like
Yeah.
you
And
just up and down. It would just
Yup, and you fucking hit that your wrist with that
Yo, man,
motherfucker.
you're hurt.
Jesus.
You're done.
Yeah. It's funny that you said that we're joking around what side of Brooklyn you're on. We would say, but you know what's funny? I was watching a TikTok video and they say, depending on how you pronounce Graham Ave is what part of Brooklyn you're from. Graham, right?
Graham.
No, I say Graham. I say Graham.
You know where it is, right? Where Graham Avenue is?
Right, but I say Graham. I don't
Right.
say.
So
Graham.
Depends on what part of Brooklyn you're from.
Right, but no, because if you're Spanish,
Yes,
it
that's
was
what I'm saying.
Graham.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
So it was Graham.
Right,
It was
but in English it should be Graham.
it was in English. it would be Graham,
But that got passed down for generations.
Yeah.
People that don't even like,
Right.
you know, they're like far lineage back to, you know, wherever.
Right.
Like there's people that still pronounce it that way, and you know,
yeah. Hell yeah, I still do.
Yeah.
I'm
Graham.
talking about like, yo, Graham.
Right.
They're like, what? Graham. And then you get there, it says Graham.
Graham.
It's Graham. But see, now that is Puerto Rican Avenue,
Oh, okay.
right?
Well, Graham Ave.
Graham. So that then is Graham
Well, okay.
is Puerto Rican Avenue.
Okay.
So that then you have to pronounce it Graham.
Okay, well, hey.
You have to, okay, papi? You have to say Graham.
Then it is
Because
what
that's what
Graham.
you gotta go.
That's it.
Because
When
right there, there's a
Graham.
cuchifrito right there, papi. Y te lo digo. I said right there, that cuchifrito, papi, that's the shimming.
Okay.
Yeah.
I am not
right there on
gonna.
Graham and Broadway.
Okay. Absolutely.
That's where we used to go and get all our toys. Over there. All right. What is the rarest toy? Golden Monopoly.
What?
Oh.
Golden Monopoly. So it was the pieces, you never saw it?
Oh yeah.
Oh, they're actually made of.
Yeah, they actually made it out of gold.
That's crazy.
Mhm. Yeah.
Who sold to Tiffany or some shit?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah,
Or FAO Schwartz.
Yeah, yeah.
So there is a Middletown, New York Monopoly. I have.
Oh yeah, I had one from the town I grew up in. Too.
Yeah.
That was like a thing for a while. Town did
Yeah,
that.
I
had,
bugged out with it. I was like, oh shit,
Yeah,
this is great.
yeah, yeah.
Ready? I have a Puerto Rico Monopoly.
Oh shit.
I have a Star Wars Monopoly. I have
cool.
3.
So-
I have, so all the
so
3.
for-
like,
So I guess the most expensive place would be like in for the Puerto Rico Monopoly would be like Old San Juan or something. That would be where Boardwalk is.
I
Probably.
didn't even open it yet, bro.
Oh no, yeah, yeah.
I didn't even open it yet.
Because that's like
Yeah, it's like Boardwalk.
Old San Juan is like
Yeah, that's like probably Boardwalk. I
Boardwalk,
haven't even
yeah,
opened it
yeah,
yet.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm supposed to be going to Albany to play that. Yeah,
nice.
because it's in Spanish too. That's the fucking great
Oh,
part.
that's
yeah,
awesome.
Yeah. Well, it's bilingual. You know, you have it
yeah,
both on
it has
there.
both,
Yeah.
Rock'em, sock'em, robots.
Ah, you missed it when you went checking the puppies. We were talking about
Yeah,
that
we're
shit.
talking about Rock'em.
Yes,
Man.
we were talking about Rock'em Soccer Robots
Wait a minute.
because I thought
Fisher
it was
Price,
the most
Little People Castle.
little people.
Wait a
Oh,
minute.
Weebles.
Wobble, but they don't fall down.
So now that's way before y'all even
Weebles
saw
wobble,
that,
but they
bro.
don't
I
fall
had-
down.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
the Weeble. They had the Weeble
They
tree.
were
house.
the
My
best.
sister had that
Were
shit.
those the inflatable ones?
Yo,
or
you
am I-
chuck that?
Oh,
Nope,
I'm
they
thinking
were
not
hard
cons-
as fuck. They were like little, like they were like marble.
They were like egg
yeah, they were egg
shaped.
shaped. And if you got hit with them,
And they were
motherfuckers-
perfectly balanced. They would never fall
You
over.
know what I'm
Yep.
talking about? I'm
Yep.
talking about the Sock'em Bopp'ems. You remember that, the inflatable
Oh,
thing?
yeah,
I remember
yeah,
those.
yeah.
Like it would be like Rocky, and you punch it, and it
Yeah,
go back
you
up.
come right back up. Nope,
Right.
you ready? So do you remember what was the oh, I just lost it when you said that shit, man.
Sorry.
What?
That you would sit on those big
yeah.
balls and it had
Whoa!
All right. Well, hey,
them balls.
teach his own.
had
You know what I'm
these
saying?
big inflatables, and I don't think that sounds any better either.
Well,
bro.
not after you said
But
balls.
it had the characters on it, and it looked like you was
Oh yeah, and you were like you hopped
You
around on
hopping
it,
on
and,
it,
right?
yeah, I
Yeah,
remember
that
it
wasn't
was
such a
hot
great.
sauce.
That wasn't
Oh,
such a
yeah.
great toy though.
no, I didn't.
My
Well,
son
it hurt.
had that when he was a toddler.
Yeah.
Really didn't work that well, did it?
Man, listen, I know that.
Well, you
shit
know
was
it's funny
as
that you
hell.
say sit on balls, which is funny because you know they did an episode of South Park where he purposely gave himself testicular cancer so he can go to the dispensary because it was only legal for medicinal use, and he made his balls extra large, and they were all the guys started doing that, and they were hopping on them like those
Oh
on their
my
own
God, bro,
testicles,
see?
like they were hopping on.
Yeah, maybe we shouldn't let you watch this shit
Only
anymore.
oh,
Maybe we shouldn't let you
my
watch
son loved that show, and I knew he watched it all the time, and I hated that he watched it at that time. But but whatever, he grew up. That was his thing for the time. So
That was his toy.
right, exactly.
Watching South Park.
Oh my God, yeah.
I'm just
He
saying.
By the
loved
way,
it.
it was Kyle's dad.
Kyle's
Right.
dad. Yeah.
Kyle's dad.
Uh-huh.
My
Dude,
God.
that was listen. There's so many toys, so many. You got a last one? We got like 2 minutes left.
I'm trying to. I don't know, man.
No? How about
Remember the
you
old
tell
school camera when you were a kid?
me?
Look at now, we're going back. That Fisher Price camera, and it had that thing on the top of it. You press it.
Oh,
you
and
could
it
see.
would spin. Yeah.
And if you looked inside, it had a
what's
picture
that?
of something.
No, what's that? Shit, I forgot the name of it. My sister is gonna hear this, and she's gonna be like, she's yelling at the fucking thing right now. She's gonna probably text me when she hears this episode. Man, what about you, Tom? What you got?
For what?
A last call for a cool toy for you.
I mean, we could do a whole episode on video games. I know
Well, I
we're
was gonna say, could we just
I think
do
we were gonna
Super
call this,
spirograph.
This guy, Spirograph, Jesus.
but
Super spirograph.
I mean, I think
Serious stuff. Look,
I would have to go with the NES
Crack
system.
kills. The who? NES system?
Oh yeah.
Okay, yeah. All right. We could do that.
You know what's funny?
I would have to say Nintendo as well.
I think we could do a whole episode on video
Video
games.
games. We could do that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
'Cause
Yeah.
we barely talked about video games. This
Yeah,
we
no,
didn't
no.
really. We didn't
well,
as
listen,
much.
I hope
But we
people
did the
just
toy.
send it
We
all
kind of
in.
went back and forth. But
Yeah, we went back and forth, but we were talking, like I said, we did more
Toys,
of
hey,
the actual
hey.
toys. Yeah.
was good anyway, either
the
matter.
NES system, I think that was like changing not
Yeah.
life changing. That was like game changer.
Right.
I was like,
Yeah,
yes,
definitely.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because once it's video games started to do what they were doing,
Mhm. Right.
you know, you were hooked
But-
kind of
yeah.
in a sense.
But,
But
like,
we
that
had it-
specific
but
system.
I think
you
we
know?
were in a good, when we were doing it, we were still doing all the other things
Right.
because we were first introduced to them, and then our guys came later, right? So then they got them, and then again, the next generation, right?
Yeah,
So
definitely.
we were there in the beginning.
Yeah.
For us, it wasn't like it is for the way they are now.
Right,
They're so
right.
freaking caught up on it and sucked in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
See, for me, like the NES system, though, like that, I feel like that was like,
Not that we didn't binge play, because we did.
no, but like that system, like when there was no, like every time, like now, like it's like, oh, what's the next system coming out? No one
Right.
thought about that. You know,
Right.
the Super Nintendo eventually came out to replace it, but like
It was a few
no
years.
one was thinking about like, oh, well, you know, what's better? It was just this was the video game system we're playing, and I had friends that had like 60 games.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
it was crazy. It's like 50
Yeah.
hours a
Well,
game.
you're right. We're gonna have to make that. As a matter of fact,
Right.
maybe we'll do that for next
Yep.
week. We'll do,
Yeah,
video,
maybe, yeah.
we'll do the actual video games for our next
Yeah,
one.
well, maybe
That's
we'll
We'll
see.
see.
So appreciate everybody for listening. Listen, this was a groovy episode as far as I'm concerned. We were laughing and
Yeah,
this was good. You know, the dogs try to get in on it too and tell us what their
Yeah.
favorite fucking toys were.
Hopefully it filters out. You know.
Yeah,
We'll
well,
see
some
what-
of it will.
whatever.
Yeah,
Doesn't matter.
I don't know if anybody heard Lewis trying to yell at Jeter. Yeah, but appreciate everybody for listening. You guys have to message us for this episode. Like, give us the toys, throw some video game stuff at us
Yeah.
because, you know, like I said, we're looking to do a live show. Maybe that might be if we haven't thought of anything or how many people actually hit us up with this, you know, or just
Yeah.
random topics for our live show. We're gonna do
But
it on
we'll-
Instagram Live.
We'll give you guys a heads up before
Yeah.
we go live on Instagram. We're
definitely.
definitely
Absolutely.
going to hype it up. So you
Yeah. But like I said, everybody just please message us, thoughts, laugh with us. Tell us some funnies, like, follow. You said subscribe. Last week,
that's
so-
just it's YouTube. They always say,
Yeah.
please like, share, and subscribe, and
Yep.
hit that bell notification.
Yes, that's freaking hilarious. But yeah, so thank everybody for listening. Thank you guys for being here. This was a funny show for me. It was fun. And they're all great for me. I love all this shit.
Yeah.
So we're chilling. We're good. So love, peace, and hair grease.
Live long and prosper.
And go vegan.
You sure go vegan?
Yeah.
Gonna go vegan? Yeah. Good night, everybody. Thank
Good
you
night.
much for listening.